to thank everybody for allowing me to coach the kids and be a part of their lives. I'd like to thank school board for accepting me. Scorekeepers, ladies, preparing lunches on Saturdays, and pretty much parents getting their kids to practices on time and picking them up on away games. And that being said, let's giddy up with this. All right, so first certificate of recognition is Zane Applegate. And just line up right here. Oh, wow. Bittman. Yeah. Jace Keller. Yep. Kellen Nix. Jack Schaubert. Liam Schaubert. Rhett Starnes. Owen Tennyson. I thought that this group did real well. We've got some improving to do. I don't really want to talk too much about negative things. I thought that they did real well. I think they're going to improve. The one good thing about this group is they're pretty good friends, and they definitely kept me on my toes. Did you learn anything from me? Name one thing. Talk to your parents. All right. Okay, so 6th graders, if you want to stay out here. 7th graders. Caleb Swift. Scout Pacello. Silas Lux. Tyler King. Troy Keel. With this group, I think that they're going to improve. They're pretty quick. If they stick with rebounding and their defense, they're going to win more next year. Right? All right. And some special awards here. I just kind of went with basically what I saw during the year. Things kind of just stuck out at me. There's really no rhyme or reason. I didn't keep stats. I think you guys would probably agree with the awards I'm giving. Anyway, the rebounding award will go to Silas Lux. The JV Defensive Award goes to Scout Pacelli. The JV Offensive Award goes to Kyler King. The JV Mr. Hustle goes to Troy Keel. then to the Sportsmanship Award goes to Caleb Squibb.
Yep.
And that's all I have for you. Kai Graham, too. Thank you, boys.
Upside down would be kind of hard to do.
All right, I think Mr. Huss stole some of my sayings. All right, first of all, I'd like to thank my family. My wife was supporting for what I love doing and listening to me with a blank stare at night, wondering what the heck I was talking about when I couldn't sleep. Wishing I'd try something different on offense or defense. She said, just say, honey, I have no clue what the heck you're talking about. So for my daughter for being okay with me missing her basketball games because I have one on the same night, life as a coach. Thank you, girls. Thank you for Toby for the publicity the team deserved for taking pictures throughout the season. We'd like to thank the parents for getting the boys to and from practices and games, and know that that can be a challenge. Thank you to Paula Graham for doing the books. Thank you for my coach moms, Marcy and Stacy. They got the car wash together so the parents wouldn't have to spend extra money for the shooting shirts. Breakfast in the mornings on those early tournaments. Hopefully we can continue this. Last, I'd like to thank Mr. Lux and Ms. Warnsman for always helping out, answering questions, and doing a great job of the basketball program. Now we talk basketball, these boys in front of me, what a fun season. These boys showed a lot of growth, not only growing as players, but growing into young men. We had the Thanksgiving and the toy drive, and people reached out for me, and these guys jumped up for our community and served it. Willing to help our community was a great thing. These boys finished with a 20-7 record. This is the first time in varsity had a 20-win season in several years. The boys and fans put the home court in their favor and only lost one game at home in 2 years. This made the Bobcat Den one of the hardest places to play. The only team to beat us was Class L champs, Mount Vernon, and only by 2 points. And we had a great look at the end. You know, I want to tell a story let's talk about Caden here for a second. This is totally my fault, and I'm going to take this blame off of Caden. Caden scored the wrong end of the basket. But here's the thing, Caden is my fault because I run 2 plays. I run stack on a press, and I also run stack on an out-of-bounds play. Well, I ran stack on a press. I think Caden thought it was an out-of-bounds play. He got a great look. He was wide open. But you know what? Yeah, he made it. And usually we don't make our buddies, but he made it. Although one of our losses came from the team that won a trophy at state, that team made it to the second round. Our opponents averaged 35.4 points a game, as we averaged 48.2. We totaled 1,280 points, while opponents scored 958 points. We had 46 twos, 56 threes. Our free throw percentage wasn't the best, at 37%. I would hate to know what we would have done if we didn't take those last 15 minutes from every practice to shoot free throws. I can honestly say this team has come full circle. We started out the season at Westland and ended our season at Westland. The first game at Westland, we had a lot of bickering and playing more like a me instead of a we. The last game at Westland, I saw it change. The tears, the hugs, the apologies. I have a group text with the boys. We were all disappointed in the way we played, and me and the way I coached. Text messages started flooding the screen with sayings, "I love you guys, I'm sorry, it's not your fault." This would make any coach happy knowing this group has realized the importance of teamwork and how much they mean to one another. All that brought me back on how special this team really is. My father coached in Johannesburg in the 70s and 80s. He made it to one of our games this year. He called me when we were playing home and said he was coming to watch the boys. I talked to the boys about this before we took the floor. My dad only made one game of mine. That was my 8th grade night. So the importance of that meant a lot to us, and we took it all as one. The boys did disappoint after playing Albany. I think we shot our best field goal percentage that night. Afterwards, my dad called me after every game to see how the boys did. I told the boys to never take anything for granted. You never know when it might come to an end. I'm sad and excited to see this group move on to Bobcats. Seeing them at B. Gum Gym or on the football field on the track is going to put an endless smile on my face. Thank you, boys.
Of course, those are
All right, this year I did little fun awards too, along with our other awards. Because this was a fun group. So, whenever I call you guys' names, just come up here and stay up there if you would. All right, the Crushed It Award. A little crushed soda here. You crushed adapting to our basketball program after moving in the late season. Marquis Sensor. The Rooting Award. You're always rooting for the team and motivating others. You guys noticed in their lines whenever they called us out here on floors and on the ways, he was the one always doing these different handshakes and everything else. It's Maxwell. The Fantastic Award, Fantasoda. You are fantastic at making everyone laugh during practices and games. And I have to admit, it's very frustrating at some time in the boys' Nope, not Lane to Maxon. Lane to Tennyson. The new Starry Award. You are a team player that provides a crisp, clean flavor to Bobcat basketball. Trey Clark. All right, the RC Award. You can run the entire practice no matter how many killers I tell you to do, you keep a smile on your face. You never wear down. The running champ, Alex. All right, Doing It All Award. You're always doing everything for the team. LB.
Where's
Pep Up Award. You always pep up the team before, during, in the game. And me as a coach, Jarrett Gibson. Coach Ed Award. You should come with a serious warning label. A warning for all your great plays and what you might say. Probably. Dr. Award, you always took care of the people when they was hurt or sad. Thanks for being the team doctor. You always gave me hugs. I always want to know if I was doing okay, because apparently I didn't look like I was doing okay. Mr. Husk. You have a terrific attitude and a terrific addition to our team, Keyston. Dream of the Crop Award. You're the cream of the crop. You work hard to make our team better. Avery Goyen. Powered Up Award. You powered up and made great improvements in this game. Caden. Voltage Award. Maybe you should drink this tonight, buddy. You recharge your team with a voltage of energy when you enter the game. Keep it. Here's another one. Live Wire Award. This is one of my JV players. You're very energetic and unpredictable on the court. You are a live wire. Kyle Dean. All right. Let me get some Big Red Award. You have a variety of talents that make your style complete. Stay big, fierce, and take charge in the red. Silas Lux. Overdrive Award. You play basketball in overdrive all the time. All the time. You're always in high gear above the others on the court. Madden Thompson. And I dealt with this every day. You always give an extra effort on the court. The Piv Extra Award and the team captain, Peyton Boyce. Yeah. All right. We'll get to the Thunder Award. All right. Sharp shooter. You guys want to get away or sit down? Or run shoulders? Sharp shooter, the most threes, with 23 threes and 197 points, Landon Maxey. Yep. Free throw award. Making 75 out of 118 free throws at 39%. First of the year, this player struggled at the line. We stayed after practice and worked on his shot. I'm sure he'll tell you he can do better if he keeps working at it. He'll be above 50% in high school, Trey Clark. The Ragland Award. This player showed great leadership and was my captain all season with 202 points, 17 threes, Peyton Goyen. Yeah. The Defense Award. This player worked hard in practice to get where he needed to be. He shut down a lot of good players on the opposing team. With 184 points, 10 threes, Avery Goldman. The offensive player. This player is one of the two players that I've had since 2006 that could take over a game in any matter of seconds. He averaged 15 points per game with a total of 391 points. Trey Clark. All right, Mr. Hustle Award. I started this award last year to give it to a player that gives 100% in practice and in the games. You ever seen him play? You would agree. I believe that he keeps this up, will be one of the best to wear a Wildcat uniform. With 96 points, Jarrett Goodson.
Yeah!
Sixth man award. This player just lacks some confidence. When he does gain the confidence, the coaches won't be able to get him off the floor. He's a great kid that is very coachable and can't think of a coach that wouldn't want him on the team. That player is Keaton Grawl. All right, the Bobcat award. This player would do anything to help the team. There was a couple times that I was missing a player to start a practice during stretches, only to find him in the locker room with this player helping with homework. On away games, he would be the only one riding the bus back with me and would talk about what I should have done different. He made sure every player had what he needed and made sure everything was put back after practice. He would go get me water during the games if he saw mine was gone. He would even help me get better at Madden Mobile, the video game. The boys, I decided he needed a jersey for 8th grade night. When I gave it to him, he would talk like he won the state title. It was our manager for 2 years. He never disappointed. He'll do great things in the world. Thank you, LB. He's my man.
Yay!
All right, the MVP. This award could have gone to any of them. I stayed up lots thinking about this. This player hardly came off the floor. He was my floor general and knew where and when his teammates was going to be before they knew. He has some of the best passing that you'll see at the junior high level. Yes, I had to calm him down after the game versus Woodlawn. We had a little chat in the coach's office about what I demanded from him, and he did not upset. He grew up a lot, and that's what we needed in the team. He will be one of the best point guards you'll see, and I can't wait to see him playing in green and white with Langdon Maxson. All right, the two most improved. These guys deserve it. They worked hard in practice. They didn't get that much game time, but when they did get in, they didn't disappoint. And that's Caden Ralph and Matt Thompson.
Yeah!
All right, I am extremely proud of you boys, having coached for 16 years. You guys are one of the best I've seen play at junior high level. If you guys ever need anything, you have my number. Remember, keep your heads up, keep smiling, set your goals high, and remember to tell someone you love them every day.
I love you.
And they're all yours. Keyston Hughes.
Yeah!
You get my letter back. Vincent. thank you for everything you guys done too. This, like I said, this was one of the best seasons we've had here, and hopefully it will keep on going. JB, I'm very excited next year because you have it in you too. All right. Everybody have a great night.